Do you want to know one of the best ways I've found to get clients or grow your freelancing business or agency? It's actually not through paid ads or posting all the time on social media, even though that can work well too. What I'm going to tell you might actually sound kind of counterproductive and like you actually lose clients, but it's one of the biggest things that made my life so much easier and helped me go from struggling to get clients to having more than I could handle. And this was when I stopped working with clients. Now, I don't mean altogether. I just stopped offering my services to everyone with a pulse, and instead just became a lot more focused. For years, I ran a web development and marketing agency and was offering services to really everyone. I did pretty well, and it was a good way to get experience with different types of clients. But I was losing focus and I was getting, really burnt out. So one day I decided to change everything and get specific about the exact type of clients that I wanted to work with. But before I did this, I always heard people mentioning that, this is what you should do. You should focus on getting clients, but I never wanted to do it. I never wanted to pull the trigger because I thought that I would be actually losing clients if my company didn't offer services to everyone. But I could tell you that it actually might make your life a lot easier and really help you to grow your business if you do this. Because the reason is, instead of being overwhelmed with basically hundreds of thousands of different options for potential clients to work with, and what you can offer them, how much to charge, and what to actually do for them, you're able to really focus and offer similar things to similar clients instead of having to change it up every time. Because, for example, some of my clients have been multi-million-dollar companies who work with the government, and others have been small doctor's offices with less than 3 people working for them. So you can imagine that the process, the messaging, and what you'd offer would be completely different between those two. And one other thing is that this really allows you to understand the exact wants and needs of your potential clients. If you're a lot more specific about what you're offering and who you're offering to, it just makes it so much easier. Because if all of your marketing, all of your messaging, all of your testimonials, all your case studies, and what you offer is geared toward a specific group of people, like maybe a type of accountant or attorney, for example, then you can imagine how much easier it is for that person to actually hire you if they see that everything you do is to help people similar to them, instead of that you help absolutely everyone with a few dollars and a pulse. And maybe if that still doesn't make sense, who would you rather go to if you need a really complicated and dangerous heart surgery? Would you rather go to a surgeon who's done hundreds of successful heart surgeries in the past? Or would you rather go to your local dentist? They're both doctors, but you'd probably want to go to the one who is more experienced with helping you solve your exact problem, right? I think that makes sense. So once you decide to do this, it makes it just easier for you to understand your potential clients' pain points, what keeps them up at night, exactly what they need, and exactly how you can help them. And another thing this really helps with, if you haven't worked with, or another thing you can really do if you haven't worked with these type of clients before that'll help you out, is just talk to them and ask them exactly what they're struggling with. Or if you don't want to do that, then you can do what I first did, which was grab a couple of books from Amazon or Audible, basically thinking about whatever your target market would read, and really try to get in their head to understand exactly what they're struggling with. And depending on who your ideal client is, a good series of books that actually really helped me get a deeper idea is the E-Myth books. There are a bunch of different ones, such as the E-Myth Attorney, E-Myth Accountant, E-Myth Physician, and a lot more. So I recommend that once you've picked out the group of people that you'd like to help, then grab a book or two, or check out some forums, blogs, or groups, and spend a few days, or at least a few hours, and really try to find out exactly what your ideal clients are struggling with, or exactly what they want or need in order for you to help them, and basically for you to see how you can help them. One other benefit from this is that it'll make it easier for you, because it just makes it easier for when you're actually talking to them, because they're going to see that you really understand what they're going through, and you're going to understand their exact wants or needs. Now, when I mentioned about focusing on one type of client, this isn't something that you need to do forever, but at least do it for the next 90 days. Just pick one specific type of client and dive deep into this. You're probably going to be surprised how much easier it makes it for you in terms of focusing, your messaging, what you offer, and how much easier it becomes to get a new client. And after that, if you'd like to switch it up and work with a different type of client, then nobody's going to be stopping you. No one's going to say, no, you need to continue working with this type of client forever. But you might find out that you really like working with them. And now you have all similar case studies, testimonials, and such a great idea about exactly what this type of client wants and needs. And that's really going to help you in the long run. So I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next video.